Welcome back, everybody, to another fun gear review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the UCO 6-piece mess kit. Whew, it has been a busy day, and I'm glad to get to this because it means my day is almost over. Alright, let's take a quick look at what we got here, packaging-wise. Let's see some nice literature here on the back. Okay, let's get this guy unpacked. Alright, there is the basic mess kit all packed up. Looks like it's sealed up pretty good. Alright. Alright. Let me give you a few basic specs on this. It's a 6-piece mess kit. You get the UCO switch with this version, the Venture version. Its list price on Amazon is $29.99. Price on this 6-piece kit varies widely, anywhere from $24 to $37. I got this on special off Amazon for $24. With a coupon, so I snatched it up. Comes in 3 colors. This is the Venture color set. Comes in Sunrise, which is a yellow and orange theme, and blue, because it's several different shades of blue. I don't do yellow or blue, so I went with Venture because they didn't have a green kit, unfortunately. Physical dimensions of this product when it's packed up like this is 8 by 8 by 3 inches tall, or 20.3 by 20.3 by 7.62 centimeters. List weight on this kit is 10.08 ounces or 310 grams. We will be checking that here shortly. Let's get the scale out and check it. We have the scale set to grams. List weight is 312 grams. Coming in a hair over at 315. 11 1/8 of an ounce. So not terrible, but a little overweight. But I'm a little overweight too, so it doesn't really matter. Let's open this kit up and I'll show you everything you get. So you have this tether, which is kind of like a big rubber band, alright? And you can work this out completely, and that's what we're going to do. One thing I did read online from a lot of people is this tether has a tendency to break. So that's one negative. Of course, you have a UCO switch here. And if you've watched my channel, I already did a review on the UCO switch. So if you want to know more about that, there'll be a link at the end of this video for that video. Okay. So we have a lid and the bottom. This bottom acts as a deep bowl. The lid acts as a plate. And we have this folding cup, which you push there, and now you got a cup. Okay, some specs on these. The bowl can hold 23 fluid ounces of water, or 690 milliliters. The lid can hold 19 fluid ounces, or 561 milliliters. And the cup, this is a 12-ounce cup, or 355 milliliters. Now, before we go on, there's one thing I want to point out about this kit. Actually, 2 things, well, more than a few that are pretty important here. First is that this whole kit is BPA free. Second is, it is also phthalate free. Phthalate, if you don't know, is a chemical that they put into certain plastics to make them more durable. Well, with a lot of things they're finding out now, the phthalates leach out of the plastics, especially any kind of cookware or anything you're eating off of. So those phthalates end up in your body, which is not a good thing. But this is phthalate free, BPA free, it's microwave safe, and dishwasher safe. So pretty impressive, all told. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole kit and I'm going to go wash it very thoroughly. And I'm going to get started on my dinner, because dinner time has already passed and I am starving. And then we're going to plate up some food and we're going to try this out. But before we try that out, I want to check this seal here. Because what's interesting is on UCO's website, they claim that seal is waterproof. But yet, on the packaging, they say leak resistant. So, which is it? Is it going to stop water from going through or not? So, let's get some water in here, seal this back up, and see if I can shake out any drops. I have 12 ounces of water here. We're going to put in the bowl. And that water is going to represent something like soup. We're going to seal this back up as tight as we can get it. Okay, that looks like that's really sealed. And look at that. It's leaking. Okay. Let me really pinch these sides. And it's still leaking. Okay. That is not leak. Well, in the most basic sense, you could say it's leak resistant, but it is not waterproof, like they said on UCO's site. So that's busted. Features I want to point out about the lid plate, the bowl, and the cup. So both the lid, which also seconds as a plate, and this bowl has this rubber overmolded section right here. And it is very grippy rubber. So when you put it down, I'm going to push this, and it takes a decent amount of force for it to slide around. In fact, I'm mostly pushing my my cutting board here around. And you have that same overmolded rubber right here. So that's good if you're on a slippery surface and you're wanting to eat something. Like, I could totally see having this in a car. And a long time ago, I did eat a meal, me and a friend, and we used the hood of a car as a table. We were out in the middle of nowhere. So this wouldn't slide around on the hood of that car at all. Same thing with this folding cup. This is all like a rubber overmold. And it's very stiff, surprisingly. So that's not going to slide around on its own. Very cool. Another thing to note is this bowl. The shape, the curvature here, is perfectly suited for the UCO switch spoon. You're not gonna lose a single morsel of food in here. You're gonna shovel that up, and that's gonna go right in your mouth. Same thing here on this plate. Look at that. You're like right in there. I mean, nothing's gonna get away. That is a pretty cool design. Alright, I'm going to take my set here and I'm going to give it a very thorough cleaning, and I'm going to start on dinner. And once I have dinner plated up, I'll bring you back and we'll see how this all works out. So I have dinner here, a little glass of soda, and for dinner today we have chicken fried rice. I have not made this in a long time. And oh yeah. As you can see, I'm able to get every little morsel of rice around those edges. Well, I don't want to chew in your ear, so I'm going to go ahead and finish my dinner. And the cat is at the door if you can't hear him. He wants in bad because he knows I got chicken. So anyway, let me eat here and I'll get back with you with my final thoughts. Final thoughts time. So, what do I think of this mess kit? For the price I got it for, $24, I think it's a steal. The UCO switch is awesome. It works great, and it works good with this mess kit. I really destroyed my meal, the rice, and I didn't leave even a single crumb in there before I took this to wash it out. So it works really well. The fact that it's dishwasher safe and microwave safe opens up all new possibilities here. And those possibilities are, well, of course, camping, outdoors, bushcraft, all that good stuff. This would be a very acceptable mess kit. You can see from my hand, you know, if you don't understand the dimensions I used earlier, just about how big it is. But I could also see this in an office environment. A lot of times if you work in an office, or even I work in a factory, if we have food come in, like a catering or something like that, very rarely do you ever get silverware or even a dang plate. Keeping this in a desk drawer, you got both, and you got a cup in there. That's pretty nice. I can think of many times when they catered food at work that they ran out of the paper cups. Well, you got a cup in here. You're good to go. I don't know about the longevity of that cup. It's a folding cup. But, you know, I read hundreds of reviews online, and I saw a lot of reviews of this band breaking, but I didn't read any reviews of the cup failing. So, you know, hey, maybe that cup is going to last years. Back to what I was saying before. I could see using this in an office environment. I could see being a college student living in a dorm and using this in the dorm, simply because it's microwave safe. You can prepare a very simple meal in the bowl portion and put it in the microwave. You could put this lid on, not seal it, but put the lid on to keep spatter down so you're not a pig, you know, for your roommate, and microwave a meal in it. I could totally see that. The only downsides I really see to this is that seal. You're not going to carry any liquid in there without it leaking all over the place. But I would have been surprised if that seal did work. But that's just me. But I could totally see putting a dry salad in here and having your dressing or oil separate, taking that to work, pulling this out of your cooler or whatever, and having a nice salad. I mean, you're really only limited by what you can come up with to use this cook kit for. That's all the positives and a few negatives. Now let me give you some more negatives. Being polypropylene, plastic, the only way you can cook anything in this is with a microwave. Alright, you're not going to be using this over a campfire or anything like that, like you could with a stainless steel mess kit. Because a stainless steel mess kit's usually second as a fry pan and a pot. You can't do that with this. You still have to have a separate fry pan and or pot to cook your meal in. But, you know, for some people, depending on the type of camping, car camping, glamping, whatever they're doing, this could be super, super useful. especially if you don't want to, you know, have a whole bunch of paper plates and everything. This would reduce, you know, the amount of trash you're going to produce. So I think it's a win. I think if you're in the market for something like this, go for it. To me, when I first saw this, I was like, man, that must be bushcraft Tupperware. And in a lot of ways, it is. It's bushcraft Tupperware. One thing I do want to warn you about when I was reading reviews, the other colors, the blue and the yellow. A lot of people were complaining that their kit got stained. And one of the reviews I remember reading was the Sunrise Yellow kit, and you could tell it was really stained. There was pictures, and they said one time of cooking or having spaghetti in it. Well, you know, if you've lived more than a few years on this planet, you know nothing stains like spaghetti sauce. Nothing in the world. So it didn't surprise me a whole lot that their kit got stained. So be aware of that. You know, have your expectations set in reality, especially where pasta sauce is concerned. You know, and that's pretty much all I got to say about the UCO 6-piece mess kit. Get it, don't get it, links in the description. And you all have a wonderful day. I'm going to have a great day out in those woods over there. Maybe setting up camp and getting ready to sleep for the night. Thank you for watching.